Hi everybody, welcome to the Soul Song. This is Nina and this is going to be your weekly energy reading. I apologize this time I'm a bit late, but hopefully it still helps. So we have three options before us as usual. We have the first group, which is sodalite and pyrite. There are two stones here. We have the second group, which is carnelian and labradorite. And we have the third group, which is tiger's eye and clear quartz. So see which group calls out to you, which one is drawing your attention. If you need more time, you can pause the video here, meditate on the three different options and see which one is drawing your attention the most, and I will see you in your timestamps. Hi group 1, for those of you who've chosen the sodalite and the pyrite, let's take a look at your reading and see which one is, let's see what this reading is about. So I'm gonna start with the Lenormand cards. We have the book, okay. We have the anchor. And we have the man. Okay, so you're dealing with a particular person this week. You could be this man, or this could be a significant person in your life, a significant other, or it could be a boss, because we do have the anchor card here as well. But I feel that there's what I'm actually hearing is strength, growth. Okay, so there's like a strengthening of a bond with somebody, I feel. Okay, the anchor is usually associated with work, with stability, safety, security, all of those things. But in this case, it could be in terms of a relationship as well, even though that's not really obvious in this case, but for some of you that could be the case. Okay, this could be you dealing with someone in matters of work, in matters of your business perhaps, okay, or even an institution which has something to do with education, learning, knowledge sharing, things like that. Okay, for others of you, this, I feel, like I said, is a strengthening of a bond with somebody, or I'm also getting a different message that you could be dealing with someone who is rather set in their ways. They are difficult to read. Okay, they are mysterious. They are like a closed book at the moment. Okay, this is someone that you're getting to know at a deeper level, but they could be quite set in their ways and maybe a little bit stubborn as well. Okay, let's see your tarot cards and we'll see where this is heading. Okay, you've got the strength. Yeah, so the strength is what I was hearing first. So then we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, could be to do with work. Okay, the Ace of Wands, nice, and you have the Five of Cups. Okay, so you've got, there's something that you are dealing with at perhaps a personal level, I feel. Okay, something that has probably not worked out, some situation, relationship, situationship, whatever it may be. There's some aspect of your life that you are a bit disappointed with, and in the next 7 to 10 days you're probably going to use your energy, your inner strength, your inner guidance to get you through that process of perhaps grieving or mourning something. Okay, it's also calling for you to actually shift your perspective a bit. So I'm not somebody who's going to say just forgive and forget, or oh, you should be positive all the time, because it's not possible, right? And we are meant to experience different emotions. So there could be some emotions this next few days where You could be needing to, like I said, tap into your inner strength to get you through that, and allow yourself that time to grieve, to mourn, to go through that, okay, to process that, but then give yourself also that pep talk that's necessary for you to get out of that and shift from that perspective when the time comes, okay. And with the Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands being here, this is a good opportunity for you to probably even stabilize something connected to your work prospects, okay. You could be getting some inspiration, some motivation to finally start building something that you have perhaps been thinking about for a while. Maybe you didn't have the courage to do that, and now you do with the Strength card there. Like your solar plexus chakras is being lit here, and you have the confidence, the tenacity now to actually initiate that, okay. This is something that has perhaps also the prospects of long-term stability, long-term strength, okay. I feel like you will be focusing a lot on your safety, security, stability in the next 7 to 10 days, and I feel like you're overcoming this challenging sort of period that you may have been through, okay. So you're coming on the other side basically. Let's see the other cards here. Yeah, so you got the end of a tough cycle approaches. That is what I was feeling with the full moon Capricorn. Capricorn is the 10th house, which has to do with everything connected to your safety, security, stability. It's connected to your the way you show up in the world, and also your work, most importantly. So this has something to do with you picking up from perhaps what you've left. I'm also getting that for some of you, you may have sort of given up on something because you felt like it wasn't working, but now you're beginning to feel motivated again to rebuild, okay, on something that you are working on. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. You're getting to the other side of it, like I said. Then we have you and your loved ones are safe, new moon and Cancer. Cancer is a very emotional, sensitive sign, and you have the 5 of Cups here. So there could be some worries perhaps of, things associated with your family life, with your near and dear ones, and Spirit is of course encouraging you to not be anxious and assuring you that everything's going to be fine, and that you are on the other side, like I said, of a tough cycle, of a difficult situation, okay. You're coming out the other end, and things are going to improve now, I feel, okay. So this is an assurance for you to also with the Cancer card here, this has perhaps something to do with your home stability, safety, all of that. Maybe some of you are even building a new home or looking for where to anchor myself, where to settle down, things like that. That's coming through. Then we have the Magician and the Mirror, number 53. Interesting, you got 53 here, 35 here, coming down to 8, which is the Strength card actually in tarot. And you have Blossoming Abundance, number 3. Wow. So you have nothing to worry about, okay. Again, with the Magician and the Mirror, you are being called to tap into your inner magician, your ability to co-create with the universe. Have a shift in perspective is perhaps what's required to, I want to say, re-motivate yourself. I feel like a lot of you have been very down on your, especially your solar plexus chakra is being highlighted here. Here you have gold, or yellow, and you also have blue, which is associated with throat chakra. So this has a lot to do with your sense of self-confidence, your sense of, your ability to recognize yourself, like I said, as a co-creator, and that you are able to create this blossoming abundance for yourself. So this is not short term, this is abundance in every aspect of your life. So I feel like you're gaining strength in every aspect of your life this week, and things are going to start to really improve after a tough cycle for you. Okay, let's see what is your guidance. You've got new beginnings, dawn, beautiful, and you have mountain strength. So you've got the strength card basically twice. Okay, you've got this. That's all that I want to say, because the universe has your back. Just be careful about what is being reflected in that mirror. If you're seeing only the negative side, only the downside of any situation, then that is what's going to be reflected back to you. Okay, just be a little careful of the thoughts, your mindset. Have an abundant mindset, and it'll get you through any sort of challenge, like I said. And look forward to new beginnings. Okay, that tough cycle that you've been through is coming to an end, and this is a brand new start. 3 is also the number of new beginnings and births. Okay, so let's see your other cards here. Yeah, see, speaking of mindset, you have imagine, number 20, and you have mending, interesting, number 52. So for a lot of you, like I said, this could have something to do with a connection, with a relationship that was perhaps going through maybe a tough time. Okay, maybe you had a downfall or a fallout, sorry, with somebody, and this week things are starting to shift. Okay, you have the ability to either reconnect with that person on a different level and rebuild on something. I feel like you've gone through like a tower moment or something, and things are gonna shift for you. Okay, but there's also this message here for you to forgive. Okay, with the 5 of Cups there and the mending, there could be some disappointments towards a person. Maybe you still feel a sense of resentment also. Okay, so this week you're being encouraged to forgive if you can. Okay, I'm not one to advocate forced forgiveness. It's of no use. It doesn't help, it doesn't heal. But if you can forgive for your own sake. And for some of you, you need to forgive yourself. Okay, it starts with yourself. You may be hanging on to a little bit of guilt, especially if you have put in a lot of work in something and it hasn't worked out. So it's time for you to forgive yourself as well, and you're gonna feel a lot more prepared for this new beginning then. Okay, and if you can dream it, if you can imagine it, it is possible. So a lot of focus this week on your mindset, on shifting your perspective, on looking forward to new beginnings, and on especially looking forward to the end of a tough cycle, especially for those of you who have been struggling, maybe financially or with respect to your stability in life, whatever that means to you, relationships, love life, your close connections, family life, and your career as well. Okay, so we got 2 cards that fell out for your love and relationships. You have actions speak loudly, express your love through actions. and you have the heart of the matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. That goes well with the book we saw in the beginning. Someone could be that mysterious sort of person, who you can't really read properly at the moment. But don't worry, things will be revealed in time, and maybe you're not meant to know everything at the moment about this person. So trust your gut, I want to say, trust your instincts, and also pay attention to what somebody says, what somebody does as opposed to what they say, okay? That will give you a hint, a clue about what their intentions are and where this is heading with that person. So that's your reading, group number 1. I hope this was useful. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. I'm glad that you have this amount of inner strength to see yourself through all of these challenges that you've been through, okay? So I'm wishing you all the very best. Do take care of yourself and have a great week. I'll see you again later. Bye-bye. Hi, group 2. For those of you who've chosen this carnelian and labradorite, let's take a look at your reading. You first start with Lenormand cards. Okay, so we have the scythe, the bear, okay, and we have the stars. So I want to get one card as a clarification for the scythe. The other two cards are quite good actually, but the scythe can be challenging, okay? So I want to find out what that is about. Of course, this is a general reading, so it's going to mean different things to different people. Let's get one card for the scythe, please. One card for the scythe. Okay, here we go. We have the child, okay. So there is a change. There's a fast, quick change, I feel, that is coming up for you. It could be a fresh start, a new start that comes out of the blue, that is unexpected, okay? With the stars and the bear here, this could have something to do with your personal finances, with also your reputation, okay, your image, or some kind of a wish is being granted, okay. The stars is an overall amazing card to get. It is one of the most positive cards in the deck. It's a wish fulfillment. It is, your hopes and dreams and all of that. And the bear here has to do with your personal strength, and could also have to do with a sense of authority. You could be dealing with somebody who is an authority figure, and there is a fresh start also. For some of you, if this applies, this is in connection to you probably even cutting somebody off, okay, from your life. Now this could be many a time the bear is read as the maternal figure, okay, the mother figure, but it could be any authority figure, it could be any parental figure, it could be a boss as well, a manager, something like that. But with the scythe and star being here along with the child, this for most of you, this is a positive change, okay. It's something coming out of the blue, which probably seems too good to be true at first, but it's a good omen, okay. Let's see your tarot cards. We'll get a better idea of what this could be. Got the Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Okay. Decisions, decisions, decisions. The Moon. Yeah. This is something that is hidden. And the Four of Cups. Okay. So there's definitely an element of mystery here. With the Moon being here, there's something that is not revealed, it's hidden, it's beneath the surface, it's also connected to your emotions, and your intuition, of course. I feel like you will, first of all, what I'm hearing is you will need to trust your intuition about a particular situation, and you are in two minds about it. You've got two twos here, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. This could as well have something to do with your career, your personal finances, like I said, with with your money situation, with your life purpose as well. You may be a bit demotivated in you may have probably reached a place where you're feeling quite stagnant as far as your career and finances is concerned, and this is the week where with the Two of Wands there, you're starting to look beyond what is existing, and you're looking at perhaps a new beginning, starting something new, wanting to have that beginner's mind and wanting to expand beyond that which is known to you, which has reached a place of status quo, of stagnancy perhaps. Okay, with the Four of Cups there, it's not a bad situation, it's just that I feel like you're also being intuitively called towards taking some sort of action in a new direction. Okay, you've got the globe here in front of you, and you're looking out into the horizon and thinking about, where can I go from here? How do I expand? What new experience can be had? Okay, so that is what's coming through. With the Two of Pentacles here, this could even be a side gig. Okay, you wanting to perhaps start something of your own, or something on the side that could engage you, that could motivate you, that could bring you this sense of satisfaction which is lacking, and it could even maybe help you make more money. Okay, let's see your other cards. You've got communication is key, new moon in Gemini. All right, Gemini is the twins, and you have luck is on your side. Okay, I feel like there's something coming up for you this week, which is either an opportunity or it is some important communication. Now this could be communication that is expected, or something that is being revealed to you that is still a secret, it's still a mystery. Okay, so it could be an opportunity out of the blue, like I said initially, or it could be you're coming across some important information or something that you didn't have access to before, and it brings you a sense of clarity. It helps you make that decision that is perhaps pending for quite a while. Okay, and also be clear about your own communication about like this is the Gemini card here, and as I said, Gemini is the twins. It can also, and in tarot it is represented by the Lovers, which is again about making choices, about making decisions. So there could be something here about, I feel like you need to have clarity about what you want, communicate clearly with yourself and with the universe. Okay, there could also be an opportunity or some kind of work that you're engaging in, maybe a creative project that has something to do with communication. So it could be IT, could be a YouTube channel, could be a podcast, could be writing, singing, poetry, whatever it may be. I feel like if you initiate that, luck is on your side, so it is going to pay off. Okay, so don't hold back is what I'm getting here. Okay, you have broken heart, number 9, and you have adjacent possibilities. Yeah, so there's something here that I feel like this is a separate message. Okay, this has something to do with a personal issue. This broken heart has something to do perhaps with maybe someone being a bit challenging, someone being a bit, ruthless or critical or harsh towards you. And this could be someone who's in an authoritative position. Okay, but for others of you, like I said, you may be cutting off somebody who has brought you some grief. All right, and this I feel has something to do again with that decision making. You have a lot of options, especially 2 main options that you can decide from, and you may be getting an opportunity, an offer which you don't see coming, or which you initially even might shock off, saying, oh, this is not my cup of tea or something, but you're being asked to take a better look at it. Okay, there is a new door opening up for you, so it may be not too different from what you're doing currently, but slightly off track. So it is adjacent. Okay, it's not exactly what you were doing, and this has something definitely to do with your career, business, finances, your work situation. Okay, or your life purpose, and you're being shown a new alternative, I feel here, so pay attention to that. Then you've got higher power, number 4, got 24 and 4, and you have flexible, yes, number 19, which boils down to 10, which is a number 1. There is a new beginning here in some aspect, but I feel like you need to be decisive firstly. Okay, that is also one of the messages from these 2 cards here. I feel that there's a need for also being very assertive with yourself in a way, if that makes sense. Like, you need to be decisive, you need to be assertive. At the same time, again with this card here, it's like you are being presented with different options, and you might, like I said, feel the urge initially to brush it off, whatever this opportunity or idea is, and you might think that this is not something that I have done before, or your first reaction to it may not be the best. So you're being called to be a little more flexible, to not be too set in your ways. 4s are about stability, about foundation, but they can also bring about this sense of stuckness. Okay, and with the higher power and communication is key. Again, your 3rd eye is being highlighted here. Trust and have faith in the universe that whatever is being shown to you, perhaps this new door, this new opportunity, a new path perhaps, it is for a reason. Okay, so work with that and have faith and trust in that divine God, whatever you believe in. All right, let's see your guidance for the week. You've got wind activation. Wow. You've got rainbow blessings. So this is a rainbow after a storm. Things are looking up. You're also being called to take action. Okay, to set things in motion, to stir the pot. Again with the wind here, this creature blowing wind from his or her mouth. And the communication card there, the emphasis here is on communication, and also I want to say taking action. You probably feel like you're in uncharted territory because of the moon there. There could be some fears coming up, that this is not something that I know about, this is not something that, this is new to me. You're being called to firstly tap into your inner strength, okay, and secondly to have faith in and trust in that higher power, all right, because there are blessings coming your way. There's something good that holds a lot of potential that is coming towards you, okay. So let's see your relationship and love oriented cards for the week. I want to say trust your intuition. It's going to be very important for you to do that, because when you think just logically, you might find it a little difficult to make the decision, okay. And with luck is on your side and blessings here, there's definitely something good coming your way, okay. Alright, so we have speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. There's a lot of emphasis on communication here, okay. I also want to say, be careful about with the sides being there and the child. You might also hastily or in a fit of rage or something, or in just impulsively, you might say certain words that you might regret later. So do just be a little careful of that, okay. Communicate carefully with whoever you're communicating with. Yeah, you've got forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. So it's interesting, the first group also got a similar message, and at the bottom of the deck you have spiritual connection. So if this is in connection to a specific person, forgiveness can be forced, but if you can, it would be nice for you to be flexible and to probably understand things from different perspectives. And you don't have to be still in touch with somebody. You can cut them off, you can release them, you can cut cords, and forgiveness is more for yourself. So if you can, you're being asked to forgive whoever you are dealing with, perhaps someone who has brought you some grief, okay, or may have said something harsh to you. This is a week where also I want to say forgive yourself, okay, if you have done this, okay. We're all human, we all make mistakes, so yeah. So that's your reading for the next 7 to 10 days. Some personal messages about communication, about forgiveness, about being flexible and seeing different perspectives, as well as something connected to your work life or something connected to your purpose, okay. Interesting. So I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Do take care of yourself, and I'm wishing you all the very best. Sending you much love. Have a great week. Take care. God bless. Hi group 3, for those of you who've chosen this Tiger's Eye and Clear Quartz, let's take a look at your reading. What can you expect? What is the guidance for you for the next 7 to 10 days? We have the Tower, the Whip, okay, and we have the Ship. Alright, the Whip and the Ship, okay. The Whip is a challenging card. It's one of the most challenging cards actually in Lenormand. So just putting it out there, you could have a confrontation or perhaps um, an argument or a conflict with someone who is perhaps older than you or who is in an authoritative position, someone from your past, okay, or someone even perhaps at your organization, at your workplace, or in the government and things like that. With the ship in the tower being here, this could definitely have something to do with business, okay, with your work, but it could also be that you distance yourself, okay. There's a sense of isolation also coming through. For some of you, I feel like this is internal. You are probably being too harsh on yourself. You may be feeling quite distant from other people. You may be isolating yourself, feeling a bit lonely, okay. Just be careful about that, okay, to not beat yourself up, to not be self-critical or doubting yourself too much. That's coming through quite strongly for some of you. I feel that you will at some point be able to move away from that feeling, okay. That's also going to happen, so take it easy, all right, go with the flow. And for some of you, I feel that this is a really positive week where you're actually releasing yourself. You're moving on from a difficult situation, from something connected to your past, something that was a long-standing situation that was difficult, that was challenging. Maybe there were a lot of conflicts there, and you're moving on from that. For some of you, this could be a literal move, okay, a journey perhaps. Let's see your tarot cards. You have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, okay. Love me some sunflowers and sunshine. You've got the King of Pentacles, lots of characters, and the Fool. Okay. So now you could, let's get the signs out of the way. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, or you could be that sign, or you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, mainly Taurus, okay. Or you could be those signs. But there are two things here, two messages that I'm getting prominently. One is that you could be coming across somebody who shows this promise of a new romantic connection, somebody who kind of wants to sweep you off your feet because they're really, really attracted to you, and they are enamored by you, by your beauty, by the way you put yourself across, the way you show up, basically, okay. And because of your confidence, you just I feel like you're attracting a lot of attention as far as that is concerned. For others of you, the second message that I'm getting is that there is an improvement in the way, in your perspective, you could say, okay. There's a fresh perspective that you're beginning to adopt, and this is going to really help you as far as your career situation is concerned. Especially if you've been facing a lot of stagnancy as far as your work prospects, your career, business is concerned, then that situation is going to improve, and you're going to start to perhaps even look at things, like I said, from a beginner's mind, from fresh perspective, which is much needed, I feel, especially if you've been feeling quite stagnant. Okay, there's an improvement happening in your ability to attract maybe clients, business, your situation as far as your safety, security, stability is likely to improve. Okay, but there's also a strong emphasis here on relationships. So there's a focus here especially on a romantic connection, either with a fire sign or an earth sign. It could be any sign. Okay, but yeah, this feels like a new romance to me. Let's see your other cards. Yeah, so speaking of safety, security, stability, you have Archangel Michael, first chakra, and you have Angel of Balance. Nice. 48. So I feel like this balance that's coming into your life is happening mainly in areas of your foundation in life. Okay, so your root chakra or first chakra is connected to your sense of, grounding, your rootedness on this planet. Okay, and your sense of belonging as well, also your sense of safety, what gives you an assurance of feeling safe and secure, what your foundation is made up of. That's everything connected to your finances, where you live, your path in life, your family life, everything that anchors you basically. Okay, so there's a big emphasis on that, and I feel that things are going to improve in that area, in that section of your life. There's going to be balance. Okay, let's see other cards. You've got meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces, and you have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So you got two new moon cards here. So some of you could be actually dealing with a Pisces, but not necessarily. But there is a big shift, a big change coming, and I did see that with your Lenormand cards as well. I feel like you're definitely leaving the past in the past. You're moving on from that, perhaps even forgiving certain situations, certain people, because there's a brand new beginning. There's a fresh start with a Fool there, and the Knight of Cups. Actually, the Knight of Cups is also to me someone who follows his or her dreams. Okay, so without romanticizing everything, this could be you also engaging in creative pursuits, in things that motivate you. The Queen of Wands is that go-getter, creative, passionate energy as well. So you're in this really confident energy this next 7 to 10 days, and you can actually create this powerful change. It's not like you're waiting for it to happen. You do need to take a leap of faith here as well with the Fool there. Okay, but yes, there is some grounding work that needs to be done. Okay, you may be a bit up in the air, so it's really essential that you ground that energy. The Fool can be an Aquarius energy, very much up in the head, and the Knight of Cups can also be this dreamy Piscean sort of energy. It's necessary for you to ground that with the King of Pentacles and the first chakra card there. Okay, and you can do that by meditating, by doing grounding exercises, by gardening, dancing, whatever helps you connect. Okay, whatever grounds you. All right, let's see other cards. You've got Observer, number 49. Yeah, and Come to the Edge, number 36, which comes down to 9. There's definitely I feel like there's a wrap up of the past and a big change happening in your life. This could also be in the form of an opportunity that comes your way from someone who is perhaps like the King of Pentacles, could be a boss figure, or you may be initiating something new. And you're being asked to also ground your ideas. Okay, this is the week where any sort of dreams that you've had, maybe you've created a vision board for yourself or whatever that may be. The Queen of Wands is someone who takes action. She's very bold, and with the Fool there along with this card here, you're being asked to take that leap of faith, to jump okay, to go for it, to trust that the universe has your back and that it will work out. Okay, it's not a time to hold back, it's not a time to play it safe. This is the next 7 to 10 days is when it'll be really great if you can step out of your comfort zone and do what you're feeling guided to, what you're feeling motivated to do. Okay, yeah, just go for it. The Observer card here is kind of telling me to it's a similar message to the meditate and contemplate, like I said. Also, I feel like there's a sense of distancing, that I was getting initially with your Lenormand cards. You're distancing yourself from perhaps your environment or where you work or even your past, and it's helping you it's helping you gain a new perspective. Okay, just separating yourself, or I wouldn't say isolating, that could be the case for some of you, but distancing yourself from a situation is going to help you gain a fresh perspective on it. Okay, and that's somehow going to help you take that next step forward. All right, let's see your guidance. You've got crystals. Oh, I love this card. Focus, and you've got release, autumnal equinox. Yeah, so let the dead leaves fall. It's time to shed. I do believe that a lot of you who have chosen this group are leaving behind your past in a big way. The Fool is the starting of a new journey, and with this card here as well, you're embarking on a new journey. Okay, with this fox here, using this what do you call it? Is this a telescope? Yeah, think so. And you see how he's focusing on the moon, and with the amethyst here, there's an emphasis here on A, detaching, and B, detaching as in from distractions. Okay, and B, gaining that crystal clear focus on and perspective, a higher perspective on a situation, which has something to do with a very tangible, practical aspect of your life. And it could be, like I said, your home, foundation, career, business, finances, whatever it may be. You're being called to let go of the past, to release the past, to release any debris of emotions, difficult emotions if you have any, and to shift your focus onto the future. Okay, because there's a new journey that you're embarking on here. Lovely. Let's see your and to me this card also feels lucky, with gems there, with all of this amethyst there. Maybe you're being it will help you to even work with amethyst. You have the meditate and contemplate card as well there, so that could really help you. We've got speak the language of love. This came up for a different group as well. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. And you have appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. At the bottom of the deck, you have lovers all around you. So these are your love relationship messages. I want to get one more for the week ahead. Okay. I've got 2. Look to your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize. And you have be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So you might be dealing with people, situations that are a bit confusing, and you're wondering, what the truth is of the situation. I want to say focus on the language that is being spoken. Okay, be kind to yourself, and there is an opportunity, I feel, coming your way. Maybe in terms of love, because we did see that with the Knight of Cups there, but there's also a different sort of opportunity that is likely to come your way, which has very much to do with your sense of safety, security, your foundation in life. Yeah, this could mean something to someone here, but detaching yourself perhaps from distractions or from the past is really going to help you. Okay, so that's your reading, group number 3. Very interesting. It would probably help you to work with amethyst this week if you have any, or you can even meditate on the color. There are so many ways that you can incorporate that. And yeah, let me know if this resonates with you. I'm wishing you all the very best. Go for it. Okay, take this leap of faith, and do look after yourself. I'll see you again later. Have a wonderful week ahead. Take care. God bless.